Guys, how's it going? Yes, I know, same shirt as yesterday. Shows you how productive today has been. AKA, I've slept probably 90% of the day. Pain has been sort of up and down. I was able to sleep straight through from 10 till about 4:30 this morning, and then it ramped up, and so I took something around, I guess, 5, and then mid-morning, and then I didn't need anything until probably half an hour ago. I'd say yesterday the pain was like, well, the procedural pain was probably like a 9 or so, and right now I'd give it probably a 6. When I go to stand up is when it really ramps up. But I just can't like not move, because then, you know, what's the point? So, but I've been trying to put a little weight through my foot and just do stuff that in the past I would feel aggravating it, and it doesn't annoy my foot at all, which is really cool. And something I forgot to mention in yesterday's video was when I went back into the OR, well, right before, they had me shut my spinal cord stimulator off because they didn't want things to get mixed up. Like, they didn't want me to think the DRG was doing something when it was really the spinal cord stimulator, or vice versa. And it was incredible how fast all that other pain, like, spiked. They couldn't put the propofol in fast enough. And I was very happy to wake up and have my spinal cord stimulator turned back on, even though I was in a ton of pain just from having the DRG placed, well, the trial placed. But yeah, the pain's manageable. This trial is so different from the spinal cord stimulator trial, because the spinal cord stimulator trial was like from like here down to my toes, and trying to figure out, like, was I getting relief? And I really couldn't function very much because I was in so much pain. But this is different because I can just focus on my foot, because that's the only thing we care about right now. And I can definitely tell a difference. So that's really cool. I did call my Abbott rep today because yesterday in post-op I was very tired and kept my eyes closed the whole time he was explaining the device and what works and what all the pieces were. So I called him and he went through everything with me, so I figured I'd do a quick like tutorial, whatever, with what I came home with. It's actually like super duper simple, which is nice. They give you a little carrying case that has some zippers, and then inside you have like sort of like an iPad charger. They actually give you an iPod. That is your device. And you turn it on. I guess it has the wrong time. And there's this app, it says like Patient Central or something. So you hit on that. Apologize for the glare. And then you hit on, there's only one DRG, so you hit the DRG thing. And then you just wait for it to load. And I wish it wasn't, there we go. We're gonna not glare, we're gonna glare. There we go. There we go. We got the little body. And so with that in mind, you're gonna go to adjust strength if you wanted to adjust the strength. And you can go up or down. Their rule sort of is that you adjust it to a point where you feel it, and then you go down to. So I could feel it at 13, so I have it at 11. And I stay on the same program, and I was asking because it says like area 1. I know it's hard to say, I'm sorry. Area 1. Because they're just targeting my foot, that's what area 1 is. He said, like, let's say we were targeting my foot and my knee, then we'd have my foot would be area 1 and my knee would be in area 2. So yeah, so you just adjust that, and then you click done, go back to generators, and click the home button, and yay, you're done. Something really cool that I don't have for my spinal cord stimulator, but I think would be really good for any company to do, is there's this like super heavy, it's almost like a paperweight, and what it does is, let's say your controller stops working and you want your stimulator, or in my case the DRG, off, you put this up against that and it shuts it off, which I thought was really cool, because I always, like, when I first got my spinal cord stimulator, one thing that like freaked me out was like, if you know, what if the remote malfunctioned and I couldn't turn the thing off, or what if it went too high or whatever. So that's sort of nice to have that little safety net. So yeah, and then you just put all your stuff away. The rep, my rep is really, really nice. Just as it was with Boston Scientific, they really have been great about, you know, if you got a question, get back to me, sort of deal. One last thing was, last night I had to call the emergency line because we checked my back bandage and there was a lot of blood. With my spinal cord stimulator, with the trial, I barely bled at all, but this was like, oh hello. So I called and they said to just reinforce it, and so that's what we did. And I called this morning and talked to my neurosurgeon's nurse, and she sort of said the same thing. So that'll just stay like that till I get the trial out on Monday. And then Wednesday I will see the neurosurgeon to discuss getting my permanent in. So things are moving along pretty well. So, okay, I think you've used my 8 minutes of energy for the day, aside from sitting up to eat. So I'm gonna get off here, pretty tired, on some pretty sweet pain meds right now. And so yeah, I'm gonna lay back down and I'll think of something else to discuss about the whole DRG thing tomorrow. Hope you guys are having a good one.